Alright guys, today we're going to show you all the Colubrids that we got right here in my collection. Right here guys, we're going to start off with one of my favorite Colubrids in my collection. This is my Western Hognose snake. She is a extreme red albino conda. And I do plan on producing these guys sometime later in the future. But right now I'm just having a little fun with them. And you can tell why they're called the Western Hognose is because their little tip on their nose is a little pointy. Yeah, she's a beautiful girl. She has those beautiful reds on her. And she has plenty of room for growing. She's probably gonna have triple in size on width. She won't get too much more longer. She's probably mid-age right now, sub-adult. But yeah, love the colors on this girl. Wanted to do a little close-up of this girl to show her true beauty. And I do have one other snake that's smaller than her, and we're gonna show her next. And right here we got my, I would say, second smallest snake, but depends on length. But this is a albino Honduran milk snake. So the albino is a hypo-albino. You can tell this guy has amazing colors, or girl. This is a little girl. I think in this species, the girls do stay smaller. But yeah, these guys are a little bit flighty, so I gotta be careful with holding the camera in one hand. But yeah, so this is a Central American milk snake. Milk snakes are related to the king snake family. And this is my second Colubrid in my collection. And these guys get around 5 to 6 feet, depending for the males. Females probably tend to get a little bit smaller than that, probably 4 to 5 feet. Yeah, hopefully I can find a male for this beautiful girl. You can tell she has those beautiful reds. I'm trying to get some close-up shots of those beautiful colors on this girl. So I did pick up the snake from Solano, my friend Aaron from Solano Serpents. He gave me a great deal on this girl. Yeah, you can tell she has those beautiful reds. All right, I'm gonna move on to the next Colubrid, guys. And then I think that'll be the last of the smaller baby Colubrids. So right here, guys, we got the Barron's Green Racer. Again, this is the male from last week's video. Hopefully it's with the daylight out. Hopefully the snake's coming out now. The color and pattern. I'm going to show off the female next to you guys because we got a lot of Colubrids to go through. Alright guys, right here we got the female Barron's Racer from last week's video. You could tell by these amazing greens these guys got, and the pattern's amazing. This is probably, I think this is one of my favorite Colubrids in my collection, but like I say, a majority of them are my favorites. But yeah, I do plan on breeding these guys this year. I do have the male paired up with her. So hopefully we could get some Barron's Green Racer babies, and hopefully I could get a blue later down the road. But yeah, she's a big girl. I'm trying to get her stretched out for this video. She is a female. And the females tend to get bigger within the Barron's Racers. Yeah, she's beautiful. You can tell how boreal she is. So yeah, this is just another one of my rear fang venomous snakes. I'm starting to grow a passion for these rear fang venomous snakes. But yeah. You can tell she has that pointy nose on her. A little bit different of a snake. Alright guys, we're gonna move on to the next snake. So that's gonna be the Gopher snake that's native to North America. Alright guys, if you guys are counting all these Colubrids, so far we went through the Western Hognose snake, the Honduran milk snake, the Barron's Racers, which are rear fang venomous snakes, so is the Western Hognose snake. And then right here, we got a Gopher snake. This is native to California. And this snake was gifted to me by Solano Serpents, my friend Aaron. You can tell these guys got a different pattern. So these guys are locality specific. So you get ones with more red in some localities. So this one's a little bit darker by the head. We were thinking that this was gonna be a bull snake because this was I don't know if it was sold to him or gifted to him as a bull snake. So I'm just raising her up to show off to the kids what's native over here to our area. So whether or not if she's a gopher or a bull, I think she is a gopher snake. Alright guys, so that's the gopher snake. That's the 4th species I have shown you. So far it's been the hognose snake, the milk snake, the Honduran milk snake, the Barron's racers, and then these guys. Alright guys, so now we're going to move on to the next snake, which is going to be my dad's corn snake that we have here at the house. He's an older guy, so I'll show you him. Okay, right here guys, we got my dad's old corn snake. He got this guy, I can't even tell you what year he got it, but at least it's over 10 years old, 10 to 15 years old. And yeah, so everyone knows what a corn snake is. They're native to North America, and they're one of the best pet snakes you can have. I don't think they're the best pet snake. I think ball pythons beat these guys. But yeah, these guys are one of the easiest snakes to keep as a pet, and that's another colubrid we have in our collection here. You can tell these guys have a nice red to them. So you'll find them wild in Florida and all that. And so these guys don't get much more bigger than this. This I believe is a girl. It's hard to tell. Yeah, looks like a girl. So I would say that this girl is about full grown. And I do not have any plans on breeding this girl because how old she is. I just want her to live a long life. This is my dad's pet snake, so hopefully she stays around for a little bit longer. Now guys, we're gonna move on to 2 of the biggest colubrids I have in my collection, which are gonna be the false water cobras of South America. Alright guys, right here we got the Hydronastes gingas, the false water cobra from South America. And these guys have a good food response, so I want to be careful not to get bit by this guy. But yeah, right now he's in shed, so I want to go ahead and just not bother him so much. I just want to show you guys off to him a little bit. But now I'm going to go ahead and put him in his enclosure. So right here guys, we got my female false water cobra. She is a hypo, and I do plan on breeding these guys this year. You can tell she's the biggest colubrid in my collection. You can tell she got some size onto her. She is one of the biggest colubrids in the world. She'll get up to 8 feet long. I've seen some of the false water cobras that my friend Aaron from Solano Serpents. He got some big 8-foot long false water cobras in his collection, but his are normal. So these are considered these are considered hypos, American line hypos. That male I just showed you is his male. So I've been pairing the 2 false water cobra. I've been pairing the male and female false water cobra up. It was a little scary in the beginning because these guys are snake eaters, similar to king snakes and eastern indigos and all that. So I just gotta be careful. So she would make a meal out of all those colubrids I did show you guys today. But yeah, she's a good girl. So right now the females, I've been off of food. So I've been trying to offer her food every so often so she doesn't eat the male, because that can happen. But the male, try to beef him up while she's off of food because she's probably building some follicles. But she's a good girl. I love this snake. So with the false water cobras, they tend to hood up when they're scared or they're aware of something. They tend not to hood up and strike. These type of snakes they're not cobras where they'll hood up and strike at you. These guys will tend just to bite you without hooding up. So just because they're not hooded up doesn't mean they won't bite you. And you can tell with the normals and the hypos. I sold my other normal hypo I sold my other normal that I had, so I don't really have a good comparison. I wish I kept it for this video, but he sold at the Pomona Reptile Super Show. So yeah, but I hope I could produce some babies and we could do an egg cutting with a bunch of false water cobras. And then I also am looking forward to the Barron's racers. But yeah guys, thank you guys for watching this video, and I hope you guys have a good week.